What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Listen to me. Like, I am so all the way, like, done. So, I don't know. It's just, I think because I work so much and I don't know. I'm really just trying to give myself a fucking excuse. Honestly. I mean, between working and driving Uber, like, I drive all over the place. I'm driving Uber right now. Um, I just am doing so much between my son and my daughter and just everything. I'm just not in the mood for YouTube. And honestly, for the past 3 years, I have literally like been forcing myself to do YouTube. I was doing a live stream the other day, and it was about how I trash priests and shit on the internet. And Gab Talk Media came in. And I was telling him how much I fucking hate YouTube. And he was like, "Are you gonna quit?" And I was like, "Yo, do you know how many times I wanted to quit YouTube? Like, seriously, like, if it wasn't for the check that I get, I would actually quit doing it because it's such a fucking headache every day. It's always something. It's something to do with the advertisers or something to do with I don't know, the technical part of my YouTube channel. I mean, it's still things on my channel that's not even working properly. Like, my merchandise shelf ain't even working properly. My merchandise shelf is supposed to be up there so you guys can buy your aura, off of Teespring. For some reason, YouTube still hasn't fixed that. YouTube hasn't fixed the creator studio. It's certain things on the creator studio that I can't use that ain't working right. I mean, it's just so much shit every day. And then I got to deal with trolls and reporting content, copyright stuff all the time, privacy stuff, harassment and bullying. I got to deal with trolls and shit all the time. It's a constant thing that I have to continuously work with every day. And then I got to turn around and I got to go to the regular job. I got to go do Uber. I have to be mom. I have to be mom to a teenager and mom to a toddler. And it just got so much shit to do all the time, like all of the time. And so to me, it's like I've been wanting to quit YouTube for years because I like, this is what happened. 2015 was the last time I actually had a good time on YouTube, right? I had a really, really good time. That was the last year I really enjoyed doing YouTube, really. Like, I love doing content. I love graphic design. I love video editing. I love communicating with the people who support me. I love all of that stuff. What I don't like is all of the extra shit that come with it. Like, I never really liked YouTube or social media like that. And that's one thing a lot of people don't know about me. A lot of people assume because I do YouTube and because I have to be on social media if I'm going to be a social media personality, it's something that I have to do. So when I got into modeling, the next best thing was to do acting or to do media personality work or something like that. So it just seemed like the next logical step. But at the end of the day, when we start talking about my goals and my dreams and my accomplishments and shit, none of them had to do with any of the things that have to do with YouTube, modeling, acting, TV personality stuff, none of that. I never wanted to do any of that. My biggest thing for me was business. I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I am that. I always wanted to be a businesswoman. I am that. I have my own business. I own my own business. I'm very, very good at art. I'm very, very good at the things that I do in regards to video editing and, graphic design work. As far as and finances go, I'm really, really good with my business, and I'm just now getting to a point where I'm really, really good with my finances. So everything that I want to be didn't really have anything to do with modeling or YouTube or anything like that. And a lot of people get it confused, get it twisted. They think because I do YouTube videos that, oh, me being a big YouTuber is something that I always wanted to do. Nah, I did YouTube because it's what I enjoyed initially, and then I found out I could make some income off of it, so I kept doing it. But for the past couple of years, I fucking hate being on YouTube, and it's simply because what the biggest mistake I made, and I said this when I was talking to Gab yesterday. The biggest mistake I made on YouTube was interacting with people in the black sector of YouTube. My channel, like, if you look at my channel by year, right? Let's say you look at videos from 2013 or 2014, and then you look at 2015, then you look at 2016, and you see a completely different situation. It's because I decided to look inside of my comment section and do videos upon requests that didn't have anything to do with relationships. Like, remember, I've always done relationship videos. I was doing comedy skits, and then I started doing relationship videos. And the only reason why I started doing relationship videos and counseling is because I was so good at it. I studied psychology in school. I did counseling for so long, so it was easy for me to counsel other people and give other people advice. So when people would come into my YouTube channel and ask me, hey, Soncerae, give me relationship advice, that was the easy part. But the problem came, let me tell you when a big ass problem came with YouTube. It came when I started talking about race. When I started talking about the black community, when I started dealing with a whole bunch of black people on YouTube, and it's sad that it had to be that was the thing that made me dislike being on this platform. That's really sad. That is really sad that the one thing that I'm supposed to be like taking pride in was the one thing that actually destroyed me. Trying to sit here and help my community as far as race goes, and I wish I never did that, because ever since then I've hated YouTube because it's brought another kind of audience to my channel that I didn't even want. You know what I mean? A whole bunch of people that I don't even like. And so that's what my main issue is right now, that people from the black sector of YouTube, meaning the trolls and the content creators associated with it and the live chat community associated with it, are still on my channel, and I don't want them there. And oh shit, is this right? Oh yeah, that's right. I don't want them there. I don't even know where I'm at. I don't want them there. I want to be done with that altogether. So now that I've decided that I no longer want to do videos about race and stuff like that, it seems like it's hard to escape from. Like, it was easy to get into it, but now it's hard to escape from and go to another sector of YouTube. And that's everybody's suggestion. They like, Soncerae, just go to another sector of YouTube. And so that's what I've been working on, just doing another sector of YouTube. So I'm going to take me a break, right? I'm going to take a 2-week hiatus. What's going to happen is the videos that you'll see me posting, it won't be me. They have already been set and scheduled. Automatic post, okay? So I won't be posting from now until my birthday. My birthday is June 1st. I'm taking a 2-week hiatus off of social media. I'm not posting on Instagram. I'm not posting on Facebook. I ain't even looking at the shit. I'm closing all that shit down for 2 weeks and just spending time with my family and doing the things that I enjoy. My daughter graduates from high school really soon. We got to go to Atlanta for that, and then turn around and come back and help her move into our house, so she'll be moved here. And my dog, I can finally get Buttons. I haven't seen Buttons since I left Atlanta, and that was in 2017, and I can't wait to see my damn Yorkie again. So I just want to spend time with my family and chill and not have to deal with the negative stuff that comes with YouTube, because I think out of all of the things that I do to generate income, and out of all of the things that I do to improve my way of living, I think YouTube is one of the things that's hindering me the most, because for some reason I cannot like find anything positive to keep me on this website outside of talking to my rabies. Like socializing with the people who support me is one of the things that I enjoy on YouTube. But we can't even sit down and enjoy each other socially without some weird ass troll live stream yesterday. Two trolls decided they wanted to call in the hangout just to cause some mess. And I'm just tired of seeing that. I'm just tired of dealing with just people in general that I don't want to deal with. Like, if I'm not addressing you and I don't want to talk to you or deal with you, I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to worry about you, crashing my live streams and coming into my live chat with fake profiles like that. I'm getting tired of all that. It just seems like YouTube is one of those places where everybody is so immature and childish. And so I ask myself, what am I doing energy wise in order to keep bringing all this negativity? And what can I do in order to positive experience on this website to where the negativity that people are trying to put me in doesn't bother me? And that's what I'm working on. And I figured that if I take a break and do my meditation and prayer and clean up my energy and focus on, what it is that I'm trying to accomplish with my YouTube channel, um, then maybe when I decide to come back on my birthday, I'm 9. when I decide to come back on my birthday, then maybe I'll have a better attitude because maybe I just need to change my attitude. It could just be me, you know, I could just be just not feeling it, you know, like I said. The last time I felt really good on YouTube and enjoyed doing my YouTube videos was in 2015 and it's 2019. That means I've been sitting here since 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, not really feeling YouTube like that. And that's a problem for me because it's something that I used to enjoy. And so maybe it's something that's going on with me that I don't know. I don't know, maybe I need another outlet, or maybe I don't know, maybe it could be because of the stuff that I went through. You guys don't understand, you know, doing the whole thing where I was homeless and I was pregnant and homeless and getting broken up with, and then people dragging me on YouTube and saying all this negative stuff about me being a single mother and all of those things. There's still some trauma associated with that. It's still some things I had to deal with in regards to that. So I might end up going back to counseling. My mother's like, yo, she thinks I need to go back to counseling. And honestly, I'm just really, really tired. You know what I mean? Like, I am literally like physically tired. Like, and I think it's because I've been running and running and running and running since I had justice, and just emotionally and mentally what I had to deal with in regards to my son and my breakup with Priest. Like, you guys don't understand the trauma associated with that. So when you guys hear me, you know, talk about him to the point to where I cannot stand Priest, like I talk about him like I fucking hate him, it's because I truly do. It's like it's something that I have to deal with. It's one of those things where I'm over him. I'm over being in a relationship with him, but I'm not over what that nigga did, and I'm not over the betrayal. And it's a real serious thing. It's not something as simple as, oh, just Soncerae got broken up with this dude. This dude broke up with her while she was pregnant. No, it's a lot deeper than that. The way that I'm dealing with it and the way that I'm coping with it is not something I talk about. Like, the way that I deal with it in my private thoughts and personally, I don't say shit, y'all. It's a lot of stuff that I'm dealing with personally that I don't tell anybody. I don't even tell my family and friends. So I feel like what's happening to me, um, that I'm not sharing with anybody, is probably something that I need to sit down and focus on and try to fix before I get on social media or start interacting with people or starting, you know, to step outside. Like, I need to be in a cocoon right now, because I'm going through a transitional phase, and you know, caterpillars turn into butterflies and they need a cocoon, and I need to get into my cocoon right quick and just transition, because I feel the way that I feel right now, it's not a place where that I want to share. Like, I'm not in a sharing fucking mood. You see what I'm saying? And the problem with not being in a sharing mood when you get on the social and you have to share who you are and what you're doing with people all of the time, because that's what you're used to doing and that's what people enjoy, and you know, that's what generates some income and gets everybody, you know, enjoy watching you. I, to feel like you don't want to share, and then that's one of the things that you do. It's a conflict. I'm having a conflict here. So either something needs to happen with YouTube to where now I feel better about it, or I need to quit YouTube altogether. So I need time to sit down and think about that shit. Because like I said, it's a source of income to me, and I love doing videos. I don't really like doing live streams like that, but I do live streams because y'all like live streams. I don't do live streams because I like them. I do them because you guys want them. You know what I'm saying? I keep my section open because y'all like comments. If it was up to me, I'd turn them bitches off altogether. It's the same thing with user ratings. See me cut my user ratings on and cut them bitches right off, because to me, I don't care. But see, when I leave them on, everybody starts to get to talking about the user ratings inside of the comment section, and people are offended, like, why are these people haters and thumbsing down? And then people start arguing about people thumbsing down and thumbsing up. It's just like, god damn it, y'all. Everybody's like sitting here arguing, knowing I don't like the shit. Then I see comments in my comment section, clear, made by people that aren't watching the content. Okay, I see people coming in there to argue with other people. I see people making smart ass comments that have nothing to do with the topic of the video. I mean, just personal jabs at me or personal jabs at another human being in the damn chat or in the comment section. It's just like, fuck, y'all. Like, seriously, like, what the fuck is going on that's making all of these people that are negative come in my fucking direction? And I feel like, as much as I worked on my YouTube channel for so many years, and to see so many roaches and nasty and trash, it's just, my channel is trash. trash. You hear what I'm saying? Like, to me, I look at it and I'm like, this trash. Like, if I could, like, I look at other people's comment sections and I see people in those comment sections, they're real people, you know, the everyday hardworking people. They leave regular comments. They're not in there trolling. They're just leaving their, you know, comments and they moving on. You know, and that's the type of people I want to interact with, not all of these faceless, nameless trolls. I keep seeing so many trolls accounts, and sometimes I feel like it's the same person or the same set of people just creating different profiles and shit just to harass me. And I'm just getting tired of seeing it. And it's just like, you know what? When something isn't worth it anymore, you let it go. And me letting go of something like YouTube, the reason why I let it go won't have anything to do with, you know, trolls defeating me or trolls winning. It's more of, it's no longer a fucking value to me. Once something no longer becomes a value to me, or it's no longer a place where I can vent, or no longer a place where I can show my creativity, or it's not beneficial, I don't want it anymore. And I'm at that place where I fucking cannot stand YouTube. I see no point. I see no point. And the way that people become successful on this platform is that they turn around and have to do the trend. People who get the most and the most views are doing what's trendy. So it's people on YouTube that's talking about shit they don't even want to fucking talk about. Sitting here talking about celebrity news, and you know that's the quickest way to get some views on YouTube. Talk about celebrity news, anything that got to do with news. Okay, YouTube will news you the fuck out. They'll tell you, okay, it's okay for you to create a news channel, all right, but we still not gonna monetize your shit because you know you can't talk about such and such. But that's the only way you can really get YouTube subscribers and views and shit, if you're talking about news. You understand? So I'm at this point where it's just like, all right, I want to do motivational videos. I want to do relationship videos. I want to do law of attraction videos. Sometimes I want to talk about my life. I use my life as an example to help somebody else improve. But it seems like not enough people are appreciating anything positive as of right now. And it's gonna take a lot of energy for me to switch my audience into a group of people who want to watch motivational content and who want to improve and do better with their lives. It's just gonna take some time, you know. And so the question is, do I want to put forth the energy to do it? Do I want to put forth the energy to do it? I don't necessarily want to leave YouTube, but I'm telling you, I'm about 2 seconds from doing that shit simply because I don't see any benefit from it. And I'm just sick of all of the negativity. I want YouTube to clean this shit up. Like, it's like you can't keep sitting here making all of these changes as far as advertisers goes, as far as algorithms go. Because like the second a YouTuber gets comfortable with the algorithm and we're like, okay, now we can post our content at such and such time every day and we know our subscribers will see it. It's a damn shame that as a YouTube content creator, you can have all these fucking subscribers, right? But your subscribers don't even see your content because YouTube is so busy putting all of this other content in the people who are subscribed to your channel's face. So if you notice, if you get on the YouTube, you're on your home page, right? You see all this other shit that don't got nothing to do with the channels that you're subscribed to. The only way you'll see the channels that you're subscribed to is if you click on the subscriptions button. I told YouTube this when they was asking me all these questions, because they asked me questions all the motherfucking time. And I said to them, yo, on the homepage needs to be all the things a person is subscribed to. And then it needs to be the trending button of what most people are watching. Don't put on a user's homepage a whole bunch of other videos that don't have nothing to do with the people that they're subscribed to. Because people, like, here's the thing about y'all. Y'all are subscribed to a channel, right? And won't even turn around and come back to the channel. You'll see this video and you'll be like, oh, I love this video. This video is the shit, right? Okay, yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. Right? And then you'll be sitting there looking like, oh shit, what channel was that I subscribed to? Because I do it all the time. Like, I'll be on YouTube and I'll subscribe to a channel because I like the video. And then I'll come back like 3 days later and be like, what channel was that of that video that I was subscribed to? And I can't go back and try to figure out what I just subscribed to that was new because it doesn't tell me. So I got to sift through all of the subscribers, all of the things that I'm subscribed to try to figure out what video I was watching and what channel did I just subscribe to. That's so I know it's other people out there doing that. Instead of them having this algorithm to where they keep showing you content associated with something that you've watched. Like, say for instance, you watched the Soncerae video, right? You watched the Soncerae video, my video, right? You start watching a whole bunch of Soncerae content. Next thing you know, they're bringing other content Soncerae to you that ain't even on Soncerae's channel. Meaning a whole bunch of negative videos people made about me that don't know me. A whole bunch of fake, like news channels, Soncerae fake news channels and shit. A whole bunch of negativity that don't have nothing to do with me. You know, you guys have to understand there's people out there creating malicious content on purpose just to get views and subscribers, not because they mean well. They want to sit up here and lie to you, seem like Soncerae is this bad person just so they can get views from you. And people always ask me, why is there so much content on YouTube? People saying all this stuff, bitch, because you keep watching it. That's why. Because they want you to watch them. They want you to listen to them. They are attention seeking. You don't see Soncerae doing that. Soncerae talking about Soncerae. When you see somebody else talking about Soncerae, please understand that the reason why they're doing it is because they want you to watch them, and that's what you're doing. You're watching the fuck out of them. That's the point. Or they wouldn't be posting the shit. And if they sit there and they try to tell you otherwise, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. So instead of YouTube showing you what you subscribe to, they show you what you watch the most. You understand what I'm saying? Like, say for instance, you watch a video about whales. You may not have subscribed to the whale channel, but you happen to check out this whale video, and then you was like, oh, okay, here's another whale video. Let me click on this whale video. You watch that whale video, and you might click on another whale video. Next thing you know, all you see is a whole bunch of fucking whale videos. You didn't subscribe to the whale channel, but you seen a whole bunch of fucking whale videos, and you're sitting here like, the fuck, right? That's my problem with YouTube. Between that and how I can't interact with my subscribers the way that I want to interact with them, because a lot of them was subscribed to me at one point, decided to leave because all they saw was videos about priests. Now here's the interesting part about videos about priests, and this is what a lot of people don't know. All this other content I have on my channel, look on my channel. All this other content I created that don't have nothing to do with this nigga, you can't see. You know why? Because of the example I just gave you about the fucking whales. You click on one priest video, all they're going to do is show you videos about me and priests over and over again, because that's what the fuck you clicked on. Click on 3 priest videos. Next thing you know, all you're going to see is Soncerae and priest, Soncerae and priest, Ray plus Ray, Ray plus Ray, priest, priest plus Ray, blah, 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 over and over and over again, because that's what you clicked on maybe 3 times. That's how YouTube works. So it isn't because Soncerae just keeps posting content about priest. It's Soncerae has a shitload of content on her channel about a number of things. But the only thing that you keep seeing is priest and Ray content because you kept clicking on that shit. Or maybe you just one day, you was like, you know what, I'm going to binge watch priest and Ray. And then you was like done with it. You know what I'm saying? But you can't get it out of your thing unless you click not interested. And then when you click not interested, none of Soncerae shit is coming up. You see what I'm saying? And the only reason why I know this is because I do it every day. Like, say, for instance, let me tell you what this example that I did with Nyla says. Okay, everybody knows what, maybe you don't know Nyla says, but Nyla says does live streams, and she does live streams with a lot of people inside of the Black sector of YouTube. She's very political. She talks about race. She just blah, blah, blah. So one day I just decided I was going to subscribe to Nyla says. All right, so I started seeing every time Nyla says would do something, right? But the only reason why I kept seeing it is because I would watch a live stream, and then I watch another live stream, then I watch another live stream. Then I was like, okay, let me unsubscribe from Nyla says. So I unsubscribed from the shit. Guess what's still on my homepage? Nyla fucking says. That shit out of nowhere. I'm unsubscribed from Nyla says yet. Nyla says videos are still right there on my home screen. So it's like, how can I build a fan base, right, of people that I want to specifically have a message for, that want to hear my message? How can I do that if YouTube isn't even showing them the content? If I unsubscribe from Nyla says, I shouldn't see any more Nyla says shit, right? That makes sense. It's the same thing with anybody else. Anybody else. I'm just using Nyla says as an example because that's the last experiment. Her channel was the last experiment I did when I figured out what YouTube was doing. Because before I didn't know, I kept saying, why the fuck is like the people that subscribe to me, why are they seeing my videos? I couldn't understand. It wasn't because they unsubscribed from me to me because they were still there. They just wasn't seeing them. And so then here's another thing that I noticed. Like every fucking couple weeks. And maybe, I'm not even gonna say, yeah, every like 4 weeks, every month, once a month, I have to go through all of my videos to see what they demonetized. Like they'll monetize the shit, pay me for it, right? And then I gotta turn around and the same video that was just monetized last week is now no longer monetized. And I gotta send it in to be reviewed manually all over again so they can turn the monetization back on. That's some shit I got to deal with. I'm like, YouTube is really like pushing it over here. They're making me not want to be a content creator anymore. Then they send me a shitload of surveys all the time, answering all these surveys, asking all these questions. And then when it comes time for us to report content, let's say we report content because someone posted up some malicious content or someone stole some copyrights, or someone is using content that they shouldn't use, like everybody who does celebrity news, or if you do like reviews or recaps, don't you dare fucking put Viacom anything in your videos, because Viacom will block your shit in all countries, meaning nobody can't watch that shit, because Viacom owns the copyrights to any clips that you post inside of your video. I don't care if the shit's short, long, their ass is going to take that shit down because it's Viacom, right? It's copywritten. So Soncerae takes the time to copyright all her shit, right? When someone steals some content from my channel, right? I gotta go through hell and high water with YouTube just to get them to rip that shit down off of the channel. I'm reporting the shit to YouTube like, yo, somebody done stole my video and put it on their channel. Can you please take this content down? And they stole my video, I gotta literally sit there as a content creator over and over again. They stole my content. And they're like, okay, we have some concerns. We want to see if this is fair use. No, motherfucker, this is not fair use. Take the shit down. It's plenty of times where it's been fair use when I've been using Viacom's content. It's been fair use each time, but you still rip the shit down. So if I'm telling you this person is stealing copywritten shit from my channel, take the shit down. I shouldn't have to sit here and argue with YouTube about my own shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what I don't understand. That's what I don't understand. I'm almost at 100,000 subscribers, and people be like, Soncerae, when you get to 100,000 subscribers, you'll get a YouTube manager, and things will change, and blah, blah, blah. Do you know how many people hit me up and ask, could they be my manager? Like, all of these big time companies come to me. They ask me, do I want to do sponsorship? They ask me, can they be my manager, my agent, my blah, 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 all the time, right? But then when I start asking them these two very important questions, these are the two things that I come to these people always talking about. They want to manage me and they got all these companies to help me. I say, listen, I'm a woman of color, number one. I'm African American. What do you know about the African American market, and how can you help me with that? Because what I noticed about YouTube is that it's a predominantly white website. What can you do to help me out as a manager, to help me with my content so that I can grow? Because they swear up and down they want to help me grow with subscribers, grow with views. I said, if you looked at my channel, like seriously, look at my channel, look at my user ratings, look at, the analytics of my channel. First and foremost, don't come to me and look at how many subscribers I got and think, oh, because I got a certain amount of subscribers, you're going to be able to take a percentage off of what I make and just sit there and not help me. I did that with broadband TV. Do you guys remember I was with broadband TV for a certain amount of time, and then, oh my God, I was with broadband TV for 3 years and they did nothing for me. 3 years. 3 years I was with broadband TV and nothing. 3 of the worst years. And I was like, I'm not trying to do that again. So I'm like, I'm a woman of color. What can you do for my channel with me being a woman of color? That's number one. Okay. Number two, can you help me with these copyrights? Can you help me get my shit snatched off of YouTube? Not that you're in the same position I'm in, to where me and you can both sit here and we can report my content the same way, because that's what broadband TV was doing. Like broadband TV would do the same thing I was doing, where I could just file the copyright complaint, and they would just do the same thing. They didn't have any extra pull with YouTube or anything. They didn't have no type of nothing. And they was making it seem like they was just helping me out with copyrights. And I kept saying, it is Soncerae that goes out here and do this copyright shit, not you. I'm going out here doing all these copyright complaints, not you. So the where I stand right now in YouTube is very like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys don't understand, you know. And say for instance, if I was supposed to do, you know how I keep telling y'all I'm going to do my toxic relationship Tuesday, which is my true crime shit, because I really want to do that shit, right? I told you I was going to do toxic relationship Tuesday. If I do toxic relationships Tuesday and I start talking about murders, crimes, killings, arrests, police, all that shit, monetization gone. Monetization over. Okay? So it's like, sometimes I'm able to do what I want to do on YouTube, but then other times, it's like times I'll post a video, right? And it'll be about relationships. And then I'll turn around the next day and post another video and it'll be about relationships, but only one of them is monetized. Then I click it for manual review, the one that isn't monetized, and suddenly it's, we can't monetize this video. Why? It's about relationships, just like the last video I did. So I'm dealing with a lot with YouTube, and being where I am on YouTube comes a lot of responsibility. Like, everybody think they want to be like this big YouTuber, or they want to have over 10,000 subscribers, or they want to have 50,000 subscribers, or they want to have 100,000 subscribers. You guys don't understand how much work you got to put in to deal with this shit. And it's already so much professional and technical shit I got to deal with as far as YouTube goes. Then I got to turn around and deal with my community as well. And I keep telling you guys, inside of my community, I don't want people arguing about shit. You know, that's not what I want. I want a positive place, a comfortable place. That's the type of tribe I want. But for some reason, people keep trying to come in and fuck with my tribe. And it's like, get your ass out of here. Like, if you don't like the positive shit or me, why are you here? And it seems like it's a whole bunch of people that don't like me in my tribe. And it's like, excuse yourself. Like, please. Like, bye. Don't obsess over me every day. Like, if you don't like somebody, just don't watch them. Like, there's no reason in the world why Mark should have to moderate my live chats the way that he does. Sometimes he in the live chat, he just boop, 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 boop. It's times I done seen Mark finger on fire because he over here moderating the fuck out of my channel. He shouldn't have to do that, because people who claim they hate Soncerae the most, stay away from her live chats. It's that serious. It's like, just disappear. How hard is that? I don't know. But that's why I'm taking my 2-week break. I won't be here. I won't be on YouTube. I won't be in my comment section. I won't be in any of my chats. Y'all can post whatever y'all want. Y'all can hate as much as you want. You can thumbs down everything as much as you want. I don't care. I ain't gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting off social media. I'm not gonna be on Facebook, Instagram, none of it. And if you've been on my Facebook and my Instagram, you notice I don't really post like that. Especially, like, look at my Instagram. Let's see the last time I posted something. I don't really post like that. I mean, people that was harassing me on YouTube decided they wanted to come onto Facebook and harass me, come onto Instagram and harass me. I'm like, yo, you don't like me. Why are you following me everywhere? I'm not following you. I'm not looking at your Facebook. I'm not looking at your Instagram. I'm not looking at your Twitter. Why are you going from one place to another just to bother me? I don't want to have anything to do with you. I'm done. You know, I can't even get any peace. You know what I'm saying? I can't get any peace. And it's like, man, listen, I've been through so much. I've been through so much since my pregnancy. I remember when I first got pregnant, everybody was so supportive, and you know, they was just like, "Soncerae, you'll be okay." And then suddenly everything just started going down the drain when all of these lies was told about my pregnancy. And you know how you could tell a story, right? And then when one person tries to tell another person, and that person tells another person, the story starts warping into some other shit. That's what ended up happening. And I'm sitting here like, you know what? What's the purpose of doing YouTube and sharing my truths when nobody's really listening to what I'm saying to begin with? They're just going on listening to rumors and other people's versions of my own story. That doesn't make any sense to me. I need a break from this shit because I got my own personal shit. I got my businesses. I got so much to deal with on the professional and technical side of YouTube. I just cannot do this right now. I am so fucking done.
right now. And I'm thinking maybe within 2 weeks, if I take a social media break and do a cleanse altogether, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. We gonna see. I'm gonna try it, you know? And I haven't been wanting to take a break because I feel like I ain't never gonna be successful if I break every time I feel uncomfortable. You know, sometimes growing feels uncomfortable. Well, I'm not gonna make it anywhere if I quit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I won't quit. I've been sitting here for 3 years wanting to quit YouTube and haven't quit. You understand? Like that's a lot right there. I haven't quit. People come to me and say, "Soncerae, quit," and I'd be like, "Nah, I'm good. I got something I want to accomplish." Like something is telling me to keep doing YouTube. Something is saying keep doing it. Just keep going, keep going. And then I got people in my comment section who say keep going, keep going. I love you, keep going. And so I'm trying. I'm really trying to keep going. But I am telling you, I'm 38 years old. I'll be 39 June 1st. I'm getting tired of the fuck shit. That's what it is. I'm getting tired of the fuck shit associated with this. The payoff needs to be better, maybe. Because if it's the payoff's better, then maybe I won't, maybe I won't hate it so much. Maybe that's it. But I fucking hate YouTube. I literally hate it. I have been hating it for years. This is my third year hating YouTube. I'm like, okay, this is getting excessive. Like, this is getting excessive. And YouTube is like making me hate it more. They're not helping. Do you know how many times I go down to YouTube and I'm having business meetings? I'm looking at these fuckers like, y'all serious? Listen to what you saying to me. Like, you fucking say, I mean, it's just, child. I wish I could take y'all to YouTube and bring you in there with me. I remember the first time I went to YouTube. No, the third time. We had a business meeting outside the building for 3 hours because these assholes didn't have the decency to let a content creator inside of the building because the bitch came that shot up the place. They scared to let content creators in, especially if a content creator is coming there with a complaint. So these people didn't even have the decency to had put me like in a conference room or something. I literally had to fight tooth and nail to get inside of the building. Like Jesus Christ. And I'm thinking, if I was like this white bitch, maybe if I was this white woman who was selling makeup, or if I was one of these white content creators like a Jenna Marbles or some shit, or what's a Jake Paul or some fucking shit, or maybe if I was like who's the other one, Markiplier or some shit like that. Oh, they open up the goddamn door like it's nothing. And you know what? Honestly, I feel like if I was maybe a Queen Naja or something like that, or somebody who had over 1,000 subscribers, then maybe I remember when the representative came down to help me, because the first time I went, no, it wasn't the first, it was like the third. Yeah, I came to YouTube, and the representative that they brought downstairs to have that 3 hour meeting outside the door, like by the, it's like a weird, it was like a guest thing, and we sitting out there having a 3 hour business meeting outside of YouTube. And they sent him down, and he was like, "You got a good, decent following. I think you should keep going. We want you to keep going with your videos. I mean, you're doing really well. A lot of people don't even get to 30,000 subscribers." They was telling me that most people on YouTube don't even have 10,000 subscribers. So when they seen me with 40, they was like, "Oh well, shit, you about to be there," because most people don't even have 10,000, and that shocked me because the channels I look at, they all like over 100,000. They all over 100,000. So when the representative was telling me, yo, most people don't have over 10,000 subscribers, like most of the users on YouTube don't. So it's a surprise to them. I was like, okay, well, maybe I should keep going. A lot of people tell me don't quit, but I'm telling you, it's people out there that said, when I was pregnant, people was like, Soncerae, you need to take a break. Take a break, take a break, take a break. I was supposed to take a hiatus when I started school. Remember, I was like, I'm going to school, I'm going to take a break. Didn't really take a break, just started doing live streams. So I think the best bet for me right now is to take a personal break because I hate YouTube. Like, and I shouldn't. I shouldn't. Listen, others to 40. It is you right. That shit's like, yo, getting a meeting with somebody at YouTube is hard. It's not easy. It took me having to work my ass off to get it. You guys don't understand. Like, even just getting just simple meeting, getting somebody to give me a real phone number of somebody that really worked there, a real email address. It took time. Like, I literally had to fight tooth and nail to get that shit. It wasn't like I just walked up to YouTube and said, "Hey, I'm Soncerae, a content creator. Can you let me in?" And they just let me right on in and walk through the door. No, I had to come up there with police reports, legal papers, attorneys, police officers. I'm like, God damn. I got to do all this just to get y'all to help me with something that you making money off. You making money off of me as well. I'm not sitting here making all the money. You're making more money than me off my own shit. Come on, man. You can't give me a little bit more respect than what you're doing. And I was like, you know what? Another reason why I want to keep doing this shit, because when I do get to the point where I have all of these subscribers and I'm making more money and I'm easier for me to walk into YouTube, I'm gonna get their ass a hard time, especially with the fact that I'm black. And don't let me get to 1 million, 2 million, 3 million subscribers to where I'm making all of this money on YouTube. I'm gonna help as many black people as I can. That's the only thing that I can do for the black community. I can't do no more videos for the black community. I can't sit here and let y'all argue in my comment section about that shit. I can't sit here and do hangouts with y'all anymore, because YouTube is changing me. They're turning me into like this commercial content creator. Like, they're not giving me a choice. So I said this before, and I think you guys didn't understand it. I was like, YouTube is forcing me into this genre where they feel like I would grow. So if I try to step outside that box and be something other than what they're trying to mold me to be, I'm not going to be successful on YouTube. I have to do what YouTube wants me to do in order for me to make it. You understand? And then once I make it, it's like, oh, hell, you can do what you want to do a little bit. We still gonna have you still a little puppet or whatever, but blah, blah, blah. It's like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. And then I asked everybody, give me another social media platform that's like YouTube to where I can generate some income. And let me tell you something. The reason why other content creators, other content creators can't post videos on other social media platforms and monetize them the same way. Like, Google is one of the top like monetization companies you can do. Google ads. Everyone's using Google ads. So let's say I created another YouTube channel. Like, another YouTube website. Like, what's that website? What is it? I think it started with a B. I forgot, where you can upload videos. Okay, I don't know if you can monetize them, but what's another website that's like YouTube where you can upload videos and monetize them the same way? Where that's at? Where that's at? It's that you can make Google ads, that you can put Google ads on that's user friendly the same way that YouTube is. YouTube and Google a partnership. I remember when YouTube and Google decided to make this partnership. YouTube was so much better before that partnership even happened, because the originality, the freedom we had as content creators was there. Now that shit is gone. Shit's not there. So I'm just not enjoying it as much as I was. I'm not. And I want to do enjoying. They demonetize anything to do with death or anything that is not suitable for all viewers. That's a why. Let me tell you something. It's so much shit that people could classify as not suitable for viewers, whether we're talking about sexuality, death, homosexuality, controversial topics. And these are the things that people come onto YouTube to watch to begin with, because it's not like it's a whole bunch of controversial content on regular TV. Okay? That's the reason why people was coming to YouTube to begin with, because it was content that was different. It was controversial. It made you think. It provoked thought. You got to learn some shit on here. People was teaching you stuff. But if I was to sit here and I was to talk about religion, like, say for instance, I talk about religion and metaphysics, right? Positive videos. They're still questioning whether or not there's monetization on a positive video. A motivational speech. You see what I'm dealing with? You want to sit here and question whether you can give me monetization on a motivational speech? It's a motivational speech. It's all things positive, and you still sit here trying to figure out, can you monetize it? Like, it's just like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? And then, let's say, for instance, you posting something that YouTube doesn't necessarily care for. They're not going to share it. It's going to be just on YouTube. Because it's times, let me give you an example. When I posted my first video my first video of 2016 that went viral, 2017, my videos about Atlanta. I posted those videos not necessarily thinking that they were going to go viral. Like, I didn't know. I was just being my goofy self. That video wasn't up. My first Atlanta video, that shit wasn't up a solid minute. Listen to this. I uploaded that shit 1 minute. That shit was at 5,000 views. 1 minute.